Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is Who's Keeping an Eye on You? In front of me, I have 3 different options, each with a different stone. Choose the one that really calls out to you. This is Group 1, Group 2, and Group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so who's keeping an eye on you? All right, so right off the bat, this looks like somebody who you guys either met through school, work, online, or the gym. Okay, I'm getting like a place that you go to a lot. And it's interesting because ever since they met you, they had feelings for you, but I see they kept it on the low. And for some reason, they feel like they missed their shot, at least during the time that you two used to see each other. But now I see this person like coming back into your life and wanting that shot with you. They want to take that leap of faith. Okay, so let's take a look even further into who's keeping an eye on you. Okay, so yeah, it's definitely coming across like this as somebody from your past, but when I say that, I don't mean an ex. I definitely mean like a newer person where you two met. I get the whole like locking eyes and sparks flying between you guys, but for some reason it's like you two had to keep this on the low. The signs that are coming to me are like possibly this person could be a Cancer or Aquarius. Definite interesting. There's a lot of water vibes coming through for this though. Like they even see you like a Queen of Cups. Okay, so even if you're a guy, just flip that, King of Cups. But yeah, somebody who they think you're attractive. They love your personality, your vibe. You come across like a water sign though, as well. So that's interesting. Group 1, you'll have to let me know if you're both water signs by any chance. You don't have to be though. I pick up on like how people are energetically more than like what their sign is. Okay, this is interesting. So the main reason that comes through as far as like why you guys had to keep this on the low is I get the impression that with my third party card here that they were in a relationship when they met you. And this is wild. After I saw that card, this card flew out, which was one of you might have been involved with someone when meeting. That's funny. You can't make that up. I love when like that type of confirmation comes out. But yeah, so I'm leaning towards them, but it could be you for some of you because it's a general reading. That's what initially came through. But I get the impression that when this person comes back around, like they won't be with that person anymore. Like you were always the one that they thought in the back of their mind, like that just out of everyone, like that person that really stood out to this person, they were going to be true to their person and vice versa. If this is you who's taken, and if you're not now, this is the person that was always on your mind. But we're going to read it like the other way because that's what initially came to me. This person was taken and you were that person that they like put in the back of their mind. We also have my reunite card. Yeah, this person definitely wants to see you. If you randomly get a message, that's this person being like, okay, I'm single. Now's my chance with you. Yeah, I see this as coming as a surprise to you. Like it's going to come out of the blue. Okay. May have already, or it may happen after, around when you hear this video or sometime after because, it's timeless. So it doesn't matter when, but yeah, I see this like taking you by surprise. Whoever came to mind, like you thought this person was going to be with that person. Okay. And it didn't work out. And now I see them coming around to you. We have Billie Eilish's I'm Not Your Friend. So what comes to me with that is like you guys are like associates / you could be coworkers or like, friends, so to speak. But like neither one of you ever saw each other as just a friend is what I'm seeing. This person thinks when you guys walk into a room, like you light up the room, okay? Like you guys just naturally shine. So they like naturally felt like like they gravitate towards you. Person feels magnetically attracted to you guys, okay? And it's just you being you, you know. You have such an authentic realness to you that's refreshing to people. That, yeah, I see them like lighting up in your presence and being like, who is this person? Oh, that's the other thing that came to me with this card leading the whole thing, is that when this person met you, they were like, who is that? Like there was just something about your energy, vibe, aura, and you know, they find you to be attractive too, but that made this person curious about you. Like they want to know more. You piqued their curiosity, group one. And something about the way that you are and how you carry yourself, you just come across like you're living your best life, whether you are or you're not. Okay. And it just got this person like seeing things in life differently, is what I'm seeing. Even if it was like a short interaction, for some of you, this is literally like you met this person like once, twice, maybe 3 times. Okay. And others of you, like you see them regularly, but maybe you haven't like talked a lot to them. Whatever it was though, like the few times that you met and interacted with each other, this person was still like, woo, I almost want to say like starstruck, but like they're crush struck. Okay. And there's just something about the two of you that they feel like would be such like a flow. Like you two would just fit together. So it's interesting that you're both dominantly like coming across as being like water signs, even if neither one of you are. Because I feel like literally like you two would like flow like water together. Like things would just make sense with the two of you. Okay, a few more signs wanted to come out. We have Aquarius twice. And Sagittarius. But again, don't get caught up on signs. But Cancer, I'm getting Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, and Sagittarius for either one of you. All right, let's take a look at some initials. Again, this is just for fun. Don't get caught up in initials. Like whoever crossed your mind is who this is. We have D, E, I, A, a lot of vowels. D again. R, F, Y, T, N, H, J, B, and G. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. You would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description. You can find it in the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so who's keeping an eye on you? Okay, so right away, I'm seeing that this is somebody who appears like they've got it all in life. Like, they got a great job, they got their own place, you know, everything but the person that they want to spend their life with. And they see that as being you. Okay, you're the one that they have their eye on. Okay, he's got this stare. Like, he sees what he wants and then is going to change his mind. Okay, like, yeah, it's interesting. So this person could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't have to be. So this is definitely a more mature energy. They're responsible. Okay. For some reason, I get the impression like you both wanted this with each other. Okay, it has that feeling of like a newer connection. So I'm not getting like ex vibes. But at the same time, it was like for some reason you two couldn't be together. Okay, but they still have hope for this connection I'm seeing with the 6 of Swords here. This person, though, they're so busy. They either spend like a lot of time working or a lot of time working and doing something else. Okay, I just see like a lot on their plates and they're kind of overwhelmed right now. So it's like dating isn't really on their mind. I mean, it is, but they almost don't have time right now. I'm not saying it'll be like that, you know. I see that changing, but that's as of right now. That's what the cards are showing. But regardless, they have their eye on you. Okay, you're the one that they want to pursue. Without a doubt. In fact, I like how sure this person is. That's refreshing. Okay, so they see you guys like the Queen of Wands, okay? So they think you are attractive inside as well as outside. You're fun, you're lively, okay? Very passionate person. They love that. They're a passionate person as well, but you show it more. You're more obvious with that though. So it like brings it out of them as well, is what I'm seeing, and they love that. You two are very passionate people. You're both coming across like a fire sign, but you don't have to be. Just somebody who's very lively, very passionate. You two, your chemistry is like, you've got sparks, you've got fireworks flying, even if you two, you know, aren't romantically involved at all. It's like, it's there. You guys can tell just from a look, is what I'm getting. A look and a smile. Sometimes it's like that eye contact is just intense, I feel, between you two. So I don't always catch them looking, but they do. They look at you when you don't notice. All right, let's take a look even further into who's keeping an eye on you. All right, so I'm getting the impression that you guys will know who this is by their hair, okay? Either it's coming across like they have that exact hair that you just find to be so attractive, or it's like the opposite of what you normally go for, but it works for this person. I find that interesting. You'll have to let me know in the comments if that makes, like, if that's your story. Oh, yeah. So we've got the Passion card. Picked up on that right away just from looking at the King and Queen of Wands being here. You know what I mean? But Passion is here as well. So I see that, you know, you got two passionate people here. Of course, like, your chemistry is going to be off the chart, you know. They definitely also wonder what it would be like to kiss you if they haven't yet. Which I'm getting for a lot of you, this is a very new connection, so I feel like you have, but it could be different for all of you. They wonder if you're seeing someone, okay? This person knows they gotta make a move because you're a catch. And you're not gonna wait, you know, even if you feel this too. That's what I'm getting. But they do. They also wonder, like, if you're seeing someone. So they might be checking out your social media if you have it, you know, trying to, like, get more glimpses into who you are in your life and, like, are you seeing anyone? Yeah, because we definitely have a cell phone. You too. Okay, this is interesting. This is also coming to me. Some of you just know this person from social media. Okay, so, like, you haven't met in person yet, even though I feel like you both kind of feel like you know each other just from what each other post. For others of you, I get that this person is to start messaging, like, this person's really good at keeping in touch. Okay. They're really good communicators, and I feel like you are too. So get the impression that, like, your conversations are going to be awesome because they're just gonna, I get the impression like you two will have that amazing ability to be, like, lighthearted, carefree, and fun, and as well as go deep. So that's amazing blend to have. It's interesting. You two are coming across like you're both, like, kind of rebels in your own way. Not in, like, a rebellious way, but in a, like, I'm being true to myself kind of way. So if, you know, a group or majority are doing doesn't make sense to you, you're not just going to do it because everybody else is doing it, you know? Bit of rebel in that way. I feel like you both recognize that in each other and you like that quality. So it's no wonder that you're both drawn to each other. Oh, this is so funny because I picked up on this before I even remembered shuffling this card. But yes, you two, you have a very bold gaze. Like, you two, when you lock eyes, it can make each other kind of look away because it's intense. Okay, so you guys have that intense magnetic attraction going on. This person is also coming across as being strong, and I feel like that's inside as well as outside, so they could like to work out. We have the relating card. That is so interesting to me. So it is possible that you two, again, you could be like the opposite of what each other usually, like, what you would consider your type, but my goodness, it, like, the type doesn't matter with this person. It, like, expands your box, you know, like, you're stepping outside your usual box. You're here for it. Like, it's a good thing. And I also see you two as being like friends first, so that's sweet. Although I get the impression that neither one of you ever truly saw each other as just a friend. Okay, like the attraction is definitely there too. So yeah, that's interesting. For some reason, like the flower is really standing out to me in this card, and it barely like stands out in the card. So that makes me think like I see this person bringing you some kind of like a lily, like a bouquet of lilies or something. Like something different, which is just like symbolic for how you two are your own people, you know, like you're your own person. Bit of rebellion, so to speak. Yeah, or, you know, if you're a guy watching this, like you could end up bringing that person like something like that, just different. All right, let's take a look at some initials. We have C, A, R. There could be something about their car that really like stands out too. N, I, J, V, T, D, L, B. Okay. Don't get caught up on initials. That's just for fun. They don't have to have any of those. Okay, group number 2, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description, or you can find it on the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so who's keeping an eye on you? I'm seeing that this is an ex, okay? This is somebody that you two were definitely in a relationship with each other, and I'm getting like, when things were good, like the star card, I feel like you two felt like you were on top of the world, okay? You both were unstoppable. Anything was possible, just like the highest of highs is what I'm getting. Like life felt like a legit fairy tale. And when this ended, I'm getting like the lowest of lows, okay, with the 5 of Cups here and the 4 of Swords. It's like, you know, this person didn't want anything to do with anyone. I feel like you guys were the same way for a while. I get though that you guys have gone through a lot of healing, okay, and I see you guys now as being like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And this person though, they, even though you two haven't, some of you haven't spoken to this person and it's been a long time, others of you have here and there, but I don't feel like it necessarily went anywhere. And for the rest of you, you might have given this another go, okay? But either way, I get the impression that whenever you hear this, it's like you're not together, okay? So even though you both walked away from this connection, this person never let go of you, with the 8 of Cups reversed here. But at the same time, they also have this feeling like with the Knight of Cups reversed, like you don't really want anything to do with them, okay? And some of you might have legitly like moved on from this person, and I get the impression that they just keep breaking their heart over and over as far as this connection goes. And they do have this feeling of like, you know, things won't be right in their world until they're back with you. Like that's their belief. And that's what keeps them holding on, even if you two aren't in connection and you're not seeing each other. Okay, so let's take a look even further into who's keeping an eye on you. All right, so for some of you, it's coming across that you two definitely come across like you're opposites to each other. So I feel like, you know, after that time apart, it's like you looked at this clearly and you're like, what was I even thinking? Like this person and I are just too different. We come from 2 totally different worlds. Like it wouldn't have worked out is what I'm getting. For others of you, you didn't care. Like you were definitely opposites, but it was like they still had your heart. You would have still made it work. Even though I do feel like a lot of you are over this connection though, is what I'm getting. This person definitely comes across like they're like a flirt, okay? They can be charming. They can be flirty. They like the attention, okay? They don't shy away from the spotlight is what I'm getting at. It's also coming across like they could be an Aquarius, but they don't have to be. They are also coming across like a runner. Okay, so I find that interesting because they could have been the type to be like, oh, we need a break. And you guys might have been kind of like that on again, off again couple. So even though they did that, I feel like after this initial breakup, like it hit them way harder than they ever expected. Okay. It was like this full circle realization came that made them realize, like, oh my gosh, you were amazing. And they feel completely like devastated over the loss of it. In fact, with that comes this. I didn't believe in soulmates until I saw you. Like this person, honestly, like I said, like so many realizations came to them after the breakup that they were like, oh my gosh, like I think I just ended it with my soulmate type of feeling. Okay, I see that you two are really attracted to each other's eyes and could like stare into them for like ever. Okay. I see that. We have Mars action and Mercury communication. So I feel like, with the Mars action, there was definite, like, you two were highly attracted to each other. You were, I feel like when things were good, they were really good. Like the passion, the chemistry, all that was on point. Like your personalities clicked at times, but like when they didn't, I feel like it was like Mars type of energy, kind of combative. Like you could get into some pretty like heavy duty fights. And then with Mercury communication, here's what's also interesting is you're both coming across like you're really good communicators, which is amazing, when you're getting along with that person. Like your conversations were amazing, but at the same time, like when you two got into it, I feel like, who's going to win that one? You're both really good at communicating. Okay, so there is also something coming across here. Like, you two, you had mutual friends, and something was said to somebody, and I get like there was this strange drama that went on between you guys. And I feel like you're like, never again. Like, I'm not going to date somebody that is friends with my friends. Okay, I feel like that it just comes across like it was a messy breakup, and there was like a lot of talking going on. This person definitely has this fresh, unique energy and vibe about them. Okay. Like when they're feeling their best, they're really upbeat. They're, like I said, like flirty, charismatic. Like they get a lot of attention easily. But, and again, like when their attention was on you and yours was on them, it was all good. But when it wasn't, it was like, I get that with this connection. They're definitely like got kind of like this oopsie daisy, like almost like they can do no wrong type of energy. But after this breakup, I get such a more like humbled vibe from this person that I see them being like, if you were to hear from them, like it would be sincere, like a sincere, like owning up to their part in whatever went down between you guys. I also see this being like a slow moving connection though with the turtle here. Both of you, like even if you still have feelings for them, I get that you're both kind of like keeping it completely on the low. Like you both are at this point now where you feel like I shouldn't have feelings for this person. Like they broke my heart, and it's so much time has gone by and maybe you two even started seeing other people, the list could go on. But so I feel like for some of you, this is going to be good news on who this is. And for others of you, you're going to be like, oh, I'm over this. All right. So if this is a girl you're wondering about, this is definite. They have definite butterfly energy. And if it's a guy, it's like peacock energy. Okay. This person is definitely coming across as being attractive. They get a lot of attention, but they're like hard to get, hard to catch. Okay. This is a very like free spirited type of person. Like I said, and even like a runner, it's hard for them to commit, but I do feel like though their heart is with you though. Okay. And this breakup like has made them realize it. So it is coming across that they do want a fresh start with you. Okay, it's a very clear, sweet type of energy. Like it's sincere. Okay, so let's take a look at some initials. But like I say with signs or initials, don't get caught up on that. They don't have to be. E, I, okay, starting off with vowels. T, F, R, W, O, P, D, A, G. But again, don't get caught up on initials. It's whoever crossed your mind when I was given the reading. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you guys. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me your questions and choose a payment option on Linktree. All that information is in the description, or you can find it on the community tab. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.